Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Crystal. How you doing? Nice to meet you and thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I want to compare these two products next to each other and see exactly if they can be doable. Well, what I mean is, can this product be doable compared to this OG right here? And I just do want to put a disclaimer. Yes, my foundation is way too light for my skin tone. I ordered it online and I thought it was going to be the right color, but I'm not. So I am going to be returning this specific foundation that you guys see in the video back at Sephora and hopefully get the right shade. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Okay, so I already did my eye makeup and I attempted to do a halo eye, but you know, I have hooded eyes and I tried and that's all I can do, and it didn't come out the way that I wanted it to. So I popped on these really dramatic lashes, and then also I did my brows, and I feel like they're pretty like bold and defined brows. They're not something that I'm used to wearing, or maybe it's just because I haven't even put on any of my face makeup yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Danielle blending sponge on my right, your left, and I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender Sephora exclusive Marble Pretty sponge on my left, your right, and I am going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation, and I have tested this out before. I used to be in the shade rattan, but now I'm in the shade bone because I have to, you know, just accept that I've gotten lighter throughout the years because I work indoors, I stay indoors most of the time, and then even on the weekends, like I hibernate and nest in my apartment because I'm out and about all week at work. So yeah, your girl needs a little bit of a tan, but until then, bone is the answer.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty.
That was such a white girl dance. Okay, so I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna place it on the back of my hands. That should be good for like one side. So if you guys don't know, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation is a full coverage foundation, and I want to say it can go between being a matte to a dewy look. It just really depends on the primer and things that you use. So I'm going to be getting my little mirror out so that way I can just go ahead. And maybe I should just scoop this on my face. So here we go. Whoa, whoa. Okay, too much. Too much. Maybe it will cover my whole face. And I really don't have a technique for applying like right away foundation onto the skin. Just getting it on is all I care about. So I put a line in that one corner. Go for that. Okay. This is already becoming busted. This is my second time trying to film anything today, and I can't. But I really want to film this video because I haven't filmed in a long time. Is it recording? I'm gonna die if it's not recording. It is recording. Alright, so I'm gonna be taking the Danielle sponge. And what I want to say about the Danielle sponge is you can already tell from the difference between the two is that the Danielle is more dense and rounded, and the Beauty Blender is more narrow and has a pointed tip that's probably really good for getting under your eyes or in the corners of your nose or the sides of your nose, versus this is going to be good for an all-around blend. So let's go ahead and get that started. You know what? I'm like looking, and maybe I'm not bone. Or maybe it will oxidize and it'll turn lighter. I'm just going to do patting motions like how you would with any blending sponge. I might need a little bit more foundation, but I'll touch it up later. I just want you guys to see what it's going to look like with the first layer, just using this sponge in general. So I bet even when you're watching me apply this, you can tell like just how more squishier and more dense it is compared to the Beauty Blender. Okay, so overall this is the Danielle blending sponge set on my face. I know I have patches and I need to go over it, but I just wanted you guys to just see the overall application and how it applied on like more of a flatter surface versus like more of like the rounded surface. But I do like that it's more firm and it seems to have taken up less product. I do notice when I use the Beauty Blender, it soaks up product really fast. Okay, now let's do the Beauty Blender side, and I hope the foundation didn't dry. Okay, good. Because sometimes with the double wear, it can kind of set really quick, and I was trying to speed it up, but I also want my foundation to look good, you know what I mean? Like, so it won't be like a total user error. And it's not the foundation's fault, it is most likely the user. User's error. So of course with the Beauty Blender, it does blend out like a dream, but I do feel like it soaks up more product. Like, look at this. Can you guys see that? And I'll show you guys in comparison. Like, Beauty Blender takes so much of my product. Like, she's very wasteful. And she gets dry pretty fast, actually, like after you dampen her up. I feel like with the Danielle blending sponge, it tends to stay damper for a little bit longer because of its density. Okay, so this is one side of using the Beauty Blender on a flat surface, some in the corners of my nose and under my eye. And, you know, technically, the way that it's designed would probably be better, but I don't know. And I honestly think the color might be a little bit too light for me, shadow-wise. So, like, on the side of my nose, you can see it went in a lot better with the Beauty Blender versus the Danielle Beauty blending side. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fix my foundation and put on everything else, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the completed look. I tried to go in and fix several different areas because with the Double Wear Stay Foundation, as soon as you put it on, it tends to just set right away. So user error on my part. And while I was trying to do that, I did notice that the Beauty Blender is now like completely bone dry, and it wasn't even maybe like 15 minutes into trying to make this video that it's now pretty much dry. And then also you see all the product that it has taken from my Double Wear foundation, which is kind of expensive. And then my Danielle blending sponge is still pretty damp. It's really cool to the touch, so I know that it still has moisture in it. It's very soft compared to the actual Beauty Blender itself, and it's more squishy. Like, this is more bouncy, and this is just more of like that dense squishiness. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. So I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on the Danielle blending sponge versus the Beauty Blender in the comment section down below. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.